Hello everyone in the Seven Effect community, good morning. I'm starting to lose my voice today a little bit. And happy Australia Day everybody. I hope you've got a wonderful something planned. Looks a little bit cloudy, but I'm sure it'll clear a little bit later on. And it'll be a good day for a barbecue. And they're not playing the Hottest 100 today anymore. That's moved to tomorrow, so we can do it all again tomorrow and listen to Triple J's Hottest 100. So I'm here, Jody, one of the co-founders of the Seven Effect, and I'm sitting out on my balcony in one of my investment properties here in Glenelg North, and I wanted to bring you today's lesson in how to build your lifestyle business. And I need to apologise up front if this lesson gets messy, because this is a topic that I'm very passionate about, and it's a topic that I see that there are so many issues with. People's thinking needs to change around this particular area. So what we do at the Seven Effect is we work with coaches, consultants and experts who want to build a six-figure lifestyle business. And when I say a lifestyle business, what I mean is a business that's designed to work around your lifestyle. So if you want to work part-time, if you want to work unusual hours, our hours are Tuesday to Thursday. We have a 3-day work week. And we don't want to work school holidays. We have young children, and my son's 16, and we like to spend time with family in school holidays. Amy's husband's a school teacher, so she likes to spend time with him in school holidays. So a lifestyle business is essentially something that's designed around your lifestyle. And in order to succeed in that space, you must embrace the notion of mastery. Whatever area of expertise or whatever type of industry you want to be a coach or consultant in, you must master it. And when I say master it, I don't put the emphasis on you must get a piece of paper or have a qualification. And this is a big issue. I see a lot of coaches and consultants held back by the notion of, oh, I'm not qualified, or I don't have a piece of paper to certify that I can do that. Should I go out and get the piece of paper first? Now, I love studying, and I've got lots of piece of papers. I've got, probably about 20 or 30 different certificates, diplomas, and etc., etc. I love to study and learn. I'm a lifelong learner. However, my pieces of paper don't matter anywhere near as much as my real life experience. So what you need to focus on is getting results in your life first, and then teaching others how to get those same results by developing a simple, high-value, results-based formula. Now, sadly, we live in a very conventional world where people's thinking is so focused on the piece of paper and the litigious fear around what happens if I don't have the piece of paper, that it's become ridiculous. Our training system, the overall RTO system, the majority of that is a waste of time and it's redundant. It's tick and flick processes. My partner Jason has a landscaping company. I'm involved in that business, and as a director, for him to be able to get insurance, we needed a certain business qualification. Now, to get this piece of paper, you go and sit in a room for about 4 hours. You have a computer screen there. You have the questions here, and you basically ask the question, you Google it on the computer here, and you put it in, and you tick and flick that you've done it. You get the piece of paper, the insurance company will now insure us. Doesn't matter if I remember any of that stuff. It's nothing about me mastering it, embracing it, or owning it. And this is when we go, yep, you're certified and qualified. It's ridiculous to me. It makes me so cross. Whereas someone who actually has genuine skills, knowledge, and experience in that space may be considered a fraud because they don't have the piece of paper. The thing is, there are frauds out there that don't have the piece of paper or have the skills, knowledge and experience, and I don't back those people at all. I'm not validating or recommending that anyone go out and be a coach, consultant or expert in an area that they can't get results for themselves. That's the worst thing you can do. So if you're struggling to get results in your life, don't build a business trying to teach others how to get those results, and don't dare ask for money to do it. The other thing I wanted to have a little rant about is just building on how ridiculous things are around this piece of paper and certification. We as adults all have our driver's license and we drive around on the roads, but think back to if you had to go and sit when you were 16 again, your learners, and sit through a live test to get your driver's license, would you pass? You know, my son's 16, he's just got his learners and he's going through the process of doing his driving test. And his first lesson that he had, he came back and I thought he'd be all excited and enthusiastic. And I said, oh, how was it? And he went, yeah, it was all right. And he said it was good, but it was just really hard because he'd done a few little lessons with my mum and he's driven the car on the beach before, so he can drive. But what they do, and I don't know if you remember going for your driver's license, remember that steering thing of you've got to always have two hands on the wheel and you've got to pull like that. And he was telling me he said it was really awkward because I had to hold the wheel a certain way, so it made me really nervous and really uncomfortable trying to steer that way. It didn't feel natural. And I was like, oh God, I remember that. I remember. Now, tell me honestly, when you're driving around, do you do this push-pull? I've never seen anyone actually do that in real life. But again, this is where our thinking is as a society. We get so caught up on this bureaucracy and these so-called safe ideas that are actually causing more problems than smart thinking. So mastery is all about really honing in and becoming a master at your core skills and the key things that you want to become a coach or an expert in. I love the quote from Tony Robbins where he says, you know, I don't have, and Tony Robbins is the highest paid coach in the world, I think. Yeah, I'd say he would definitely be one of the highest paid coaches in the world. And he says, I don't have any formal qualifications to do what I do, but I have a PhD in results, and that's what matters most. So if you want to become a coach, consultant, or expert in the topic of marketing or business development or leadership and culture or organizational performance or life design, goal setting, finance, etc., all of those areas, you've got to get the results in your life first and then follow the masters who are nailing it, read their work, their research, and just really make it your life's work to do that. It's very exciting to do. You know, one more example, I had a chat with John, someone who's joining our Ultimate Lifestyle Business Builder program this year. He's joining at the ultimate level, and I'm so excited to be working with John. John is a classic example of what I'm talking about here. He has mastered the art of trading and building wealth, a portfolio of wealth for his family. He's not a professional stockbroker or financial advisor, but he has built he's an entrepreneur who has built a significant portfolio of shares and wealth, and he gets approached all the time by his friends and associates and colleagues or business connections of how did he do that. So he's got a vision, and it's not about the money for him, but he's got a vision to educate people around how to actually create wealth in the real world. And John and I were talking about how ridiculous the industry is and how many financial planners and stockbrokers there are out there who are broke but qualified to give people advice on doing this. And John and I are also very aware that he needs to be careful and he needs to be set up properly with the right insurances and the right disclosure agreements and all that, because he can't go out legally and give direct advice telling people what to do, but he can educate people and just genuinely and openly share what he's doing. But this is the crazy world that we live in. People are so caught up on pieces of paper that they forget to think about genuine, real results in life. So mastery is about results and going deep with your core skills. If you really want to build a lifestyle business, that's the key to your success. All right, happy Australia Day, everyone. Thank you for joining me. If you're not watching this live, I think there's only a couple watching it live, but if you're watching this later on, I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you have any questions, do post them below. And remember, if you really want to nail it this year and make 2018 the year that you launch your lifestyle business, do jump in and find out about the program. We are currently in the enrollment stages. We've got an entire year of very exciting stuff ahead. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll give you some more info. See you later. Have a great day. Bye.